I mean, you can't tell me that I am not sitting right now. Oh, best believe video's going up today. Back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Makeup Monday with Tyler with the O. First things first, obviously today is Tuesday, but I did have some technical difficulties making my Makeup Monday video yesterday, so I figured I'd come back the very next day and still upload it. I didn't want to leave y'all dry this week without a makeup look. You know, I do have to serve the children what they require. Did y'all notice my hair has been snatched to high heaven, okay? Obviously, I have on makeup today, and obviously it's not a little bit. This video, I just wanted to go ahead and give you a full glam look. I know last Makeup Monday it was just a focus on the face, but this Makeup Monday we're going all in. We got lashes, we got contour, we got highlight, we got brows, we got shadow, we got a nice subtle lip gloss is popping. I'm giving you color today. I'm giving you a nice little artistic liner going on. I'm giving you lashes. I'm giving you the whole kit and caboodle, baby. Alright, so don't say I ain't never gave you nothing. I do have this lash that's not cooperating with me today, so you're just gonna have to excuse me because I'm not taking it off and reapplying. Okay, let's just be real. If you haven't already, go ahead and take a moment to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date on everything that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do first is go ahead and prep the lid since we are going to be working with a lot of color today. We want it to show up because we aren't the fairest of them all, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to use is my NYX Jumbo Pencil in shade Milk. It's just a white like crayon cream base. We're going to put that all over the lid, kind of blend it up to the brow bone just to make sure the colors pop and they are as vibrant as we want them to be. So I'm just gonna kind of draw that on. And then we're just gonna do the same thing for the other eye. Okay, so now that our lids are prepped for color, before we start applying said color, I'm just going to go in with my translucent setting powder and apply that underneath the eye just to catch any fallout since we already have our face makeup done. So now that way when we're blending and applying colors, if anything falls on the cheek, it's going to be easy to just sweep it away with this excess powder. For our transition shade, we're going to go in with Soft Brown by MAC. It's kind of like a soft brown, but it is more on the cooler side since I want to work with some like blues or some cool tone colors today, so we don't really want to warm up the lid too much. So I'm just going to take soft brown on just like a fluffy blending brush and then use that for our transition. And while I'm applying this, I'm also making sure to kind of like blend out that white that we put on there as well. Just to make sure there's no like harsh lines with that either. Soft brown is almost like a taupey color, so I would call it that. Like it's like a taupe. Alright, perfect. So now we have our transition blended out, so we're gonna start in with our first color. So the first color we're gonna go in with is called Electric Eel by MAC. And I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy brush and start to smoke it out right above the crease, concentrating on the outer portion of the eye. And I'm starting very lightly with the color because it can get very intense very quickly, so I'm gonna work my way up. I'm just gonna start slow and try to build that color. I'm going very lightly with this color, as you can see. I'm only dabbing like 1-2 times and just kind of piling that color in there. This is not the main event, as I like to call it, so I don't want her to be feeling herself too much. So we have like a nice little wash of color in the upper crease area. I didn't want it to be too concentrated because we're going to be going in with more after this. I'm almost blending the colors just below the brow bone. Like I want them to go up there. My main thing with eyeshadow is I like when I have my eyes fully open or I'm, you know, at this angle, you can still see that the color's there. So I know this is a technique that a lot of people use if they have like hooded eyes, which I do not, but still I like my color to be able to show regardless which direction I look. You feel me? So now we're going to be going in with the main event color here, and that's going to be teal. So a very vibrant teal shadow. And I'm just putting this on a Morphe 214 brush. So that's what that color looks like. My favorite color, this is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow colors in general. Don't be afraid of a little color now. And then we're just going to start placing this on the outer portion of the lid and also blending it into the crease. That color is just everything. Look at this. Get into her. Are you here for what I'm trying to give you right now? Are you feeling this feature? So as you can see, I kind of stopped at the inner third of the eye because that's where we're gonna lighten the eye look up. So I don't want to even place any pigment there because I'm gonna go in with something that's much lighter. So I don't want there to be any, you know what I mean. Alright, perfect. So now both eyes are done. Again, we left the inner corner on both eyes free of any color because we're going to be adding another color there. So next what I want to do is add some depth to the eye. It is very monochromatic right now. So what you can do is take your favorite black eyeshadow, a matte black eyeshadow. My favorite is in this sleek makeup palette. I've had this for a long time, but it's a sleek eyeshadow. I will show you what this palette looks like, but on the inside it's all fucked up because I be laying into her. You hear me? Now this black shadow here is dangerous, okay? Black is a very tricky color to use. You gotta be careful. I mean, you can kind of see this is the blackest black, alright? So what I'm gonna do is place the color where I want it, and then we're gonna carefully start to blend it out. So again, right in the outer corner, and I wanna place that. Oh, look at that. Black as fuck. So I'm just gonna place the color right here. And in fact, I think I might even have a little bit too much on my brush. So I'm gonna share this with the other eye. Go ahead and place that over there. Okay, so now that she's placed, we're gonna very carefully start to blend this out. And because this black is so pigmented, I'm also going back with that teal brush, and kind of like as I'm blending out the black, I'm blending it into the teal because it is very pigmented, so it's harder to make that smooth transition. So I do have to keep going back with the teal brush and kind of using that as like my little blending buddy. I'm not putting any more teal shadow though, I'm just using that same brush. And then if you notice, I'm also building our eye shape as well. I've kind of started to wing it out here to kind of give that like uplifted effect, cat-like eye, and that's gonna look great when we apply the lashes. So now that we've added a little bit of depth and some drama to our eye look, what I'm going to do is go in with a fluffy blending brush. This one's a little tapered. It's by NYX, the NYX number 17 brush. And I'm going to use this just to kind of blend that black out a little bit, just to smoke it out. I don't have any product on the brush, clean brush. I'm just going to use this to smoke out the black. So now we have our depth, our darkness added into the look. So now we're going to go ahead and move into the inner corner of the eye, applying our brighter color. Alright, so for the inner portion of the eye, we're going to brighten it up with a shimmery white eyeshadow. The one I'm going to be using is called Floofy by MAC. Phloofi. I'm assuming that's pronounced Floofy. I don't know how else you would want to say that. But it's kind of like a white pearlescent metallic shadow. It has like some pink and purple flecks in it. But we're going to use that to brighten up the inner corner of the eye. And for this step, I mean, the placement is important, but at the same time, it's not, because we're gonna place it now, but there's gonna be a lot of blending involved to get this to kind of tone down, because as you can see, she's white, honey. So now I'm gonna start the blending process to get these colors to marry together. I'm going back with that teal brush, no extra product, but just using the brush that has a little bit of the teal on it, and I'm gonna start blending those two together. Alright, so now you're seeing how before that white color was all the way over here, harsh line, but I've just been blending the two together, trying to get them to just get along, you guys, be friends. And it's gonna be a process of me just going back and forth, doing one to one eye, then to the other eye. You'll see. Alright, so now that we got those blended together quite nicely, in that process I feel like we may have lost a little bit of the star power that bright teal shadow has. So now I'm just going to go in, just dab maybe 1, 2 of the teal shadow, and then just add a little bit more so that color really comes through. Okay, maybe a little more. Okay, perfect. So that pretty much is all I wanted to do for the top portion of the lid. Before we move on to liner, lashes, mascara, all of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the bottom half of the eye as well. So what I'm gonna do for the bottom portion of the eye, pretty much what we did on the top, we're just gonna do to the bottom. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a more narrow brush, as you can see here. Something wide and narrow, and I'm gonna take that teal eyeshadow, the same teal shadow, let me dust a little off because that's a bit much, and we're gonna place that on along the bottom lash line. Not going all the way to the inside, just probably like the outer 2/3 like we did on the top. And what I did, I took that teal shadow because we did build like a shadow wing type effect with the black. So I'm just going right under that wing and kind of flicking it out. Normally I would take some black shadow and connect the bottom, but I'm really liking the contrast between the teal. Matter of fact, I have something else that I want to do. Okay, so I just got an idea as I was doing the bottom lash line. I was just kind of going to leave it like this with the teal going under the black shadow wing that we have. But what I want to do, I'm going to take that NYX Jumbo Pencil in white, and I'm going to use just a little lip brush. I want to make kind of like a contrasting line between the bottom and the top. So I'm just going to try to go right in between, very thin, very carefully. Alright, so we have one. Let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm literally just winging it. You see what I did there? I'm just winging it. Oh, but this literally just popped into my head. Alright, and so now that we have that, we're kind of going to use that as like a base. And then what I'm gonna do is go with that Floofy shade again that we used on the inner portion of the eye, and I'm just gonna dab that right over the white to make it pop. There she go. There she go. There you go, girl. Come through. Alright, perfect. So now, just to kind of make sure it's all nice and neat, I'm going to go back in with the teal brush we used under the eye to clean that up and make it a little bit nice and thin. Make sure it's really contrasting. Alright, that is cute. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this powder, and then we're gonna finish the rest of the eye look. I'm gonna take that floofy shade and just pop it right under the brow bone for an eyebrow highlight. So what I'm gonna do is apply black liquid liner, a very dark black liquid liner, and I'm gonna apply that on top of this black shadow that we have and create a little bit of a wing, adding more contrast to the white line that we put there, and then also giving it that finishing touch. Whew. I'm on the brink of messing up, y'all. Need some focus. Helpful hint. When you feel like you gotta blink, move your hand away from the eye. I repeat, move the fucking hand away from the eye. So many times I've blinked while applying the liner. Now I got a black line through my shadow. Ugh. Aggravating. See, trying to fuck around and overcorrect. I done messed up my damn eyeliner on one side. I'ma fix it, y'all. You know what I'm just gonna say is, we just not gonna look at this side. How about that? We just not gonna pay attention to this side of the face. And then that's when I pop on the lashes, you know what, you won't even notice. So that which leads me to my next thing. I'm about to go ahead and apply our lashes. Really quick before I apply the lashes, I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my natural lashes and apply a light coat of mascara. My mascara of choice is the Dior Show mascara. And I'm just gonna lightly coat my lashes with this. Alright, so I just am fucking up this side of my eye, I swear to God. Look, okay, so tip for when you get your mascara onto your eyeshadow, let the shit dry. Let it dry first, because once it dries, it's easier to just wipe that shit off. Fuck. Good as new. Alright, so now I'm about to apply these fucking lashes before I fuck up this look anymore. Be right back. Gonna go ahead and add a little, bring just a little more shine to the face. I mean, we're going for drama, so let's go for drama. Yes, there she blows. Come on, highlights. Yes, bring a little more. Yes, why not? Why not? Just go all the way. Alright guys, so this is our finished look. I hope y'all like it. I'm serving drama. I am serving a lash that won't fucking cooperate. But I just wanted to do something bright and colorful for you guys. I know the last makeup incorporated videos were more so just face, so I know some of y'all was thinking like, can he really do makeup? Like, can he really beat a mug? I mean, I think I did okay. I'm not about to toot my own horn, but I just finished the look off with, I believe it is MAC Viva Glam 5 Lip Glass. Just something nude and a little more subtle because we have so much going on with the eyes. Y'all, this lash is gonna fucking kill me, but I did not want to compromise this eyeshadow and this liner. Can we, hold on, can we get into her? Okay, I didn't want to compromise this liner and this eyeshadow fucking around with these eyelashes, but yeah, this is the look. You know, teal is one of my favorite colors. I'm loving it. I am living for this look, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you have any other recommended looks that you want to see, any color schemes that you want me to see, any products that you want me to test out, definitely hit me up, let a nigga know, and we can get that shit up on here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, connect with me. You guys have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.